At the height of the political season, the four aspiring candidates for the Belize Rural South seat, including the incumbent Manuel Heredia Jr., are stepping up their game. The Belize Rural South area consists of Ambergis Key, Key Caulker, Key Chapel, St. George's Key, and the Turneffe Islands. With an electorate of over 6,000 voters and amidst another raucous season for politics, candidate hopefuls are pounding the pavement and making connections with the people. Businessman Robert Bobby Lopez, who is offering himself under the Belize Unity Alliance banner, says that while he had to resign as chairman of the vision inspired by the people, his campaign is centered on fundamental change.
I've jumped into this race a little late, but better late than never. The people need hope, and we bring hope to the electorate. And I'm going to advocate and lobby very hard, because a representative represents at the local, national, and international level. And I think that's where we have failed in understanding what true representation really means. And so that's what I bring. I bring a fresh approach. I bring an innovative approach. I bring a business approach to representation. And that's what I think people want. People want hope. People are not seeing that taking place. And so I'm offering myself to them. You want more of the same? You know where to go. You want hope and a change? I bring that to Belize Rural South.
Longtime resident and contractor William Mike Campbell has declared himself to run for public office as well. Campbell says that while he does possess a dual citizenship, he is well versed in the political arena. Campbell says he has an intense dedication to his adopted country, Belize.
Belize Rural South must become the 7th district of Belize. We have very little in common with Belize. We spend huge amounts of money chasing the Belize City and Belmopan, trying to do our services. All of these services should be available here in San Pedro. Right now, the only services we have are those that are involved with collecting taxes, with few exceptions. So by establishing this as a 7th district, we would have all of the ministries represented here, and it would be a simple matter to make sure that this district got its share, that these ministries got their share of the budget, which is not happening.
Former Deputy Minister Patty Arceo, a grassroots Sanpedroana, is again contesting the general elections. Patty, who has served the community in the past, considers running for office as the pinnacle of civic responsibility.
We must recognize that the industry here relies on tourism. So our manifesto is based on reviving the tourism industry again. Once we revive the tourism industry, jobs are created. There's work going around town. Once jobs is created, we have an economic turnaround going around on the island, and then we could start doing our infrastructure that is much needed here on the island, especially when it comes to the street areas in DFC, San Pedrito, and San Mateo, and San Juan. We need to upgrade, fix, and maintain these streets. Other things that we're looking at the education. In this campaign, never before in my past 25 years of campaigning have I seen so many of our youngsters from preschool all the way to primary school, and even some high schoolers that cannot go to school because there's not space for them. This is talking that our country is sinking more and more, going into poverty. How do we alleviate this thing? We need to put back these children back in school. We need to give more classes. The other thing, we must be looking at sports. For the past 9 years here in San Pedro, there's no yearly sports program. You know, not only in San Pedro, but also in Key Caulker. We need to look at our health situation. In Key Caulker, when I was there, the last time I left in 2003, we had the health center. Today in Key Caulker, after 9 years, we need a polyclinic. And in San Pedro, we need to upgrade our polyclinic to polyclinic number 2 with a 24/7 medical facility and services to our local people. So some of those are the most basic but the most needed services that we need here in our constituents for Belize Rural South.
While political acumen is important to a local campaign, it isn't nearly as important as hard work, good planning, and a genuine desire to make your community a better place to live. This unique battle of area representative in the Belize Rural South is surely one that is anticipated by many, as it involves grassroots candidates versus newcomers. This report is sponsored by Grand Belizean Estates. Reporting for Love News from San Pedro Town, I am Maria Novello.